It's 4:20, and here in Ohio, it's the 4:20 report with Fred and Alan. Hey guys, how you doing out there today?
It's cheeky about a bong time.
Hey, listen, this thing's getting crazy out here.
It is.
I was just listening to, and I got to play for you a tape I got here. So let's see if I can do this. What I've got for you this morning is Justice O'Neill, Supreme Court Justice O'Neill from Ohio, coming out, running for governor, and announcing that he would like to legalize cannabis completely in Ohio. Not in a halfway, not in a part way, but decriminalize it completely for everybody and release the people from prison that have been wrongfully put there.
That's huge. That's so huge. Amen. Yes, it is.
What we are doing is making no sense. And please do not confuse my message with talk of medical marijuana. That is nothing more than a baby step to turn marijuana into a profitable commodity for a select few. Medical marijuana has no
Bravo.
wonderful medicinal qualities, particularly in the area of seizure control. But that is not what I'm talking about.
Pain control, too.
Decriminalization of marijuana is the answer. It is working in Colorado and Oregon, and it can work in Ohio.
You can?
So he's talking about complete decriminalization, where you can have your own home grow, you can do whatever you want, you can smoke it wherever you want, you can smoke it, vaporize it, it doesn't matter. I'm going to enjoy this, because he's the first major politician in Ohio to come out with a rational statement. Now, I'm dying to get together with him and have a one-to-one personal conversation, so Justice, if you hear me, or someone near you hears me, you want to know we're excited about it. We know that there's a potential 2 million voters in Ohio that would pay attention to this. 1,115,000 voted in the 2015 election. I'm glad that you heard their voice and get it. I'm glad that you are paying attention. And if I can do something in that process, please just get up and give me a call and let me know. What do you think, Fred? Is this just the first of many, or?
Well, I hope so. I hope this is the beginning of a trend in our political system to recognize, one, the value of marijuana, that it can do really good things for people in terms of healing them in many ways, and most importantly in Ohio right now, getting them off heroin. And two, I think to come out and be strong about it like this, I'm hoping it wakes up the rest of the politicians to help them understand that this is going to be good for Ohio, and they need to jump on the bandwagon too.
I met one of the new people with the Dispatch today and give a big shout out to Bradley Harmon and his beautiful wife from Indiana, my home state. And so from one Hoosier to another, glad you're here, and glad that we got new management down at the Dispatch Media Group. And Brad,
welcome.
Glad to meet you this morning, and glad you're here. My friend and fellow minister, Harvey Hook.
Yes, Harvey. Hi.
Harvey's always doing something great. He's my personal spiritual minister. As a first and always foremost in everything I do, I am a minister. I then was a Wall Street guru on the other side of that, and still am that, and still am a minister. And when a minister needs to have a person that they talk to, a spiritual guide. Mine died. Mine was a Catholic priest by the name of Father Schweitzer, an extraordinary man, ran soup kitchens down in the inner city, and he and I worked together for 35 years. Harvey's been a friend of mine for darn near that long, and I've watched him grow and grow and grow with his group and prayer breakfasts and everything else, and I'm a whole supporter of him and what he does. And he was...
no question.
He's been stepping in the absence of Father Schweitzer as one of my primary spiritual ministers. And
he's a good man.
He is a good man. So there's a lot of good ministers in Ohio. I'm going to do a video for you guys and really get into the meat and bread and butter of this whole subject for you. But Justice O'Neill coming out, I couldn't resist putting that up today. We already had some pre-recorded shows in the can. I put them aside and opened up the door, and here we are. So, Brad, you got any closing thoughts while we're here today? I mean, we're not very cheeky about this because we're just excited.
I know we got a little serious there, but you know, this is hopeful. This is hopeful for the state that reason is entering into this subject area in the political arena.
Well,
it's really hopeful.
One of the great things about it is that he wants to let the non-violent marijuana offenders out of our overcrowded, corporate, for-profit, private prisons in Ohio. That helps make America the biggest prison place in the world. And how do we feed that prison population? We feed them with people over non-violent use of marijuana. That's just wrong. And I'm glad Justice O'Neill, from our Supreme Court here in Ohio, gets it. And now that he's running for governor, I think it's going to open up a whole new vision for the future of Ohio. So,
totally agree.
You know, sometimes you got to just realize we're made up of plant matter, and this really is probably more of a portrait of the Elephant Man, do you think? Or is that me and you, or are we just plant material, and are we just going to
vape away? Like the sound or not. But that's okay. Now we've got a instant ending for you.